so quickly. Hello, how are you? Just adjusting my camera. It's just a phone. It's not really a camera. I was just trying to use it as a camera because I found a picture that I took on an actual camera about 9 years ago. Just had a little bit of fish-eyed look. It was a selfie. I was trying to do my own headshots to save money, but I couldn't really find anywhere that had the good lighting, so I did it up against the wall, well, the door in the toilet, in the bathroom. It was not the best in the world, but I was trying to recreate that, thinking, oh, I haven't changed that much in 10 years. It's like, oh, they came out bad, so I didn't use it. Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday, Ara Fingal. It is a Sunday, unless you're watching it another day. Hello to you. Hello to you. I've just been tuning this guitar. I don't know whether it's tuned. It's tuned to itself, but it's not really tuned to anything else. Hello, Philip. Hello, people. I am back to the normal time because I can watch, if I do want to watch the War Between the Land and the Sea, then I can watch it on iPlayer. And to be honest, I tried to watch it last week. And my father, who we tried to trick into watching, really, he was like, oh, that sounds exciting. He hates Doctor Who. We didn't tell him it was Doctor Who. But at some point, I was like, how far can we go? But at some point, Russell Tovey, damn it, they wrote it so that he went, oh, I met the Doctor once. And my dad was like, and my mother, who'd forgotten it was a Doctor Who, was like, what are you talking about the Doctor for? So it's like, and he was like, I don't like this anymore. And he's like, I never would have liked it. And I think it's just because he sort of twigged that he'd been tricked. So I didn't really get to see the rest of it. My mother, I think, is enjoying it. She went away. She was like, I'm going to go see it in another room. So she watched some more of it. So I can see it on iPlayer anytime. So I thought, nah, it's fine. I will catch up with that. It's about Russell Tovey and a big fish creature. And that's that. But my mum was going, that alien thing. It's like, it's not aliens, mum. It's that alien thing. It's okay. What I have done this week is I found an old episode of Father Ted that I downloaded. In the olden days, I had an Apple iPod. And they used to do the 12 days of Christmas. It was ever so exciting. You got 12 free things. And that was one of them. And so I tried to watch the Father Ted that I'd already downloaded that was on Apple TV that I've subscribed to over Christmas to watch Pluribus. And I tried to watch it and it wasn't as funny as I remember it. And everyone's like, oh, how you're terrible. How can you put the... It's like, I'm sorry. It's not as funny as I remember it. I thought... There's issues surrounding it. I think you might know what those issues are. You know, issues of people being mean to other people. And it's that time of year where people shouldn't be mean to other people. And people are being mean to other people. And all sorts of terrible things is happening in the world. All sorts of terrible things are happening in the world. All sorts of things are happening in the world. Anyway, everyone's like, you can't, if you put the thing that the artist did in the way of enjoying the art, then you're a bad person. And it's like, well, alternatively, if you don't, and you go, I'm going to watch this or enjoy this thing anyway, even though the artist is a bad person, then, it's difficult, isn't it? Because there's a lot of bad people in the world that have produced quite marvellous things. And there's also people that, have produced stuff that's all right, but you're not going to carry on watching it after certain things. Anyway, it's difficult. It is difficult. So I didn't enjoy it as much as I remembered it. So that's all. We'll just say that. Delicate device. Oh, yes. Phones did everything. Hello, everybody. So, yes, I'm not saying that you're a bad person if you enjoy Father Ted. Arthur Matthews is a good writer, and all the cast was marvellous cast. And it was, it just wasn't as funny as I remember it, that's all. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen it lots of times. But, issues. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, bad things have happened in the world, and we won't go into it here. Happy place! Does that make me a bad person for not mentioning the bad things? I think you just need to go and look at the bad things and then be depressed. Very sad. Everything is very sad. Can we get past it? Probably not. Yes. Oh, I don't know. It's all It's all isn't it? Happy is good. Yes, let's all be happy despite reality. Because reality is not great. Let's be honest, it's not great. Anyway, I've been enjoying Pluribus, but the trouble is, like, I got Apple. We watched the free. You get a free episode of things from Apple TV, and you go, oh, I will get Apple TV again. I haven't had that for a while. And then you get it, and you go, wow, that's the only thing that there is. And now I've seen all the episodes there are. There's 2 more to go, but they're not there yet. There's one next week and there's one the week after. So now I'm like, and who knows how long until Severance. I can't wait that long. So out of all the other things, I know there are things on Apple TV. I've seen them. But the trouble is, I've seen them. So there's nothing left. It's very, very bad deal in the world. Very bad deal indeed. And they don't even do 12 Days of Christmas anymore. So what is there to look forward to? And also, when I had an Apple device, I used to get a free download of music on Apple Music every week. It was great. I got all stuff. I was like, oh, I just, that's how I looked at new music, listened to new music by downloading that, and then would go into the, but now streaming's taken over, isn't it, completely? And Spotify, that gives nobody, it's all very well. It was a free download for me, but presumably it went up on the charts and people bought it. But people don't download music anymore, so you don't get free stuff. Yeah, and if you listen, I have a fundamental problem with Spotify in that I can't be bothered. That's it. But also, they don't pay the artists very much at all, so I have got a problem with that. And also, they've got like AI Spotify lists and stuff now, which is bad. Really don't want to do that. So I'd prefer the days when you could go down to Woolworths and buy a record and you saved up your money. It was like £1.99 or something for a single. See, if you buy one now, it's that, isn't it? Even it's not even that. It's like 70p or something. So the price of music hasn't changed. It's like, my mum wanted to see Downton Abbey, the new film, and I was like, well, you can get it. You can actually buy it. It's $9.99 reduced from $19.99, or you can get the three films for $19.99. And I said, that does sound like a lot, really, and we're not going to do that. She's like, maybe after Christmas. It's like, yes, but I remember back in the day, I got a VHS of All of Me with Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin, which we were really excited to buy. And we bought it in WH Smith's when that was a thing. And they had banks of VHSs. And it was about $17.99 for a VHS of All of Me with Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin. And we watched it, and it was a great film. But was it worth $17.99? And that's 50 or 80 or 100 years ago, something like that. It was in the last century, a long time ago. So we got that, and that's what a DVD would cost. DVD? It wasn't even a DVD. That's what buying physical media cost back in the day. And there was no alternative. There wasn't streaming or anything like that. So if you wanted it, that's what you would do. You could rent for like £1.50 or something a video. And we would do that. We would rent 2 or 3 videos. I remember very much so. We used to go and get some at the local video shop that was owned by the boyfriend of my auntie. My auntie was married to my uncle, but she had a boyfriend, and everyone thought that he was her husband. So anyway, we would get, even though that was the case, and we were estranged from this estranged. Yes, estranged. That's like, well, that's that the right word? Yes, from that whole part of the family. We would still go down to Steve's video shop. Steve, that was his name. Steve's video shop and get videos. And I remember going in there and going, have you got Blue Velvet? And they're like, no, that's a very old film. That's not here. I'm like, oh, I wanted to see Blue Velvet. And also, I don't think I was old enough to see Blue Velvet. So he was probably, no, that's an 18 film and you don't look old enough. You 2-year-old child. I'm fudging my age here. Anyway, so we did go there when we weren't old enough to get videos and the horrors, the video nasties. And I remember I got some video nasties from my slightly younger cousins. and we brought them home. And I remember one that was called Regenerator, I think. Regenerator, about this woman. It was a bit like The Substance. In fact, I think The Substance just completely, I haven't seen The Substance, I've seen the trailers of The Substance, which also is too expensive to buy. The Substance, yeah, I'm not buying The Substance. No, I'm not buying the video of The Substance or downloading it, because I think it's on something to watch, because it's too expensive. Anyway, The Substance is a woman takes some sort of potion and she splits into two, I think, and there's a young her and an old her that sort of degenerate. Now, Regenerator, I think that's what it was called, this old woman wants to be beautiful again, so she takes a substance, and what happens is she sort of bubbles up, and she gets worse and worse, exactly like in, as far as I can gather, The Substance. And also I remember there was a scene where it was like stop motion animation, really, where like there were fingernails growing, fingernails growing over fingernails, and like there was extra fingernails growing, and it was all very video nasty, and I don't think it was a very successful film, but it was exactly the same as a very successful film from the Nowsies. So is anyone talking to me legally too? I still download music. Yes, downloading music legally is a good thing, and I recommend that. Real music from real people, real music from real people like this. If I had a Spotify list, I wouldn't use it anyway. So I have made a list of things that because I used to have a radio show on Radio Peckham called Undertow, which had the sort of music that nobody else liked, really. It's sort of inspirational but depressing at the same time. And I've got a playlist on YouTube of all the things that I see something and I go, oh, that'll make the list. I would have had that on my radio show back in the day. They changed the way that they collected the money from songs, so they didn't really let us use the songs in the same way. But there was at one point, if you had a radio show on local radio, then they would collect the money and give it to the artist. But it changed, the way that they did it changed, and the licenses changed, so they wouldn't let us do that anymore. So that was awkward, and that put paid to that. And also, nobody liked my music. I remember the person who was much younger than me, who was running the radio station, he was a young lad, was like, this music, what is it? Because, I mean, the sort of demographics, I mean, Peckham's a large area with lots of different people, but I think they really wanted more urban type music, and they wanted more sort of hip hop and rap and soul, and just not the stuff that I was really peddling, which was stuff like Sufjan Stevens and Leonard Cohen, and it's like, why are you putting this on the list? Nobody wants that. So anyway, if I have a list, if I had a Spotify list, then it would be depressing as all hell. I mean, I didn't really know anything about any of these people. Like, I started listening to this sort of music when I was older. It's not like from a young age. I used to like music. I used to buy records every week. The first record that I bought was from a bargain bin. No, I think my grandmother got me something that was from a bargain bin. That was one of Roxy Music's one, but I can't remember what it was. What Roxy Music was it? Anyway, she got that for me because she got me a record player, so I had to have something to play on it. I mean, it did have records before that, but they were only things. I also, the first album that I got, that was in a bargain bin in Woolworths, and it was there, and it was like, what is this? It was Tony Basil. It was a Tony Basil album. Did it have Mickey on it? Maybe. It was like nobody had bought it, and it was just there. So I bought it, and I played it on my little record player. It's like, listen to this. I've got records. Fun. Anyway, inspirational, depressing. Yes, it was emo. Yes. A novelty went, well, I don't know. What record did I did have Julio Iglesias record, and I'm not sure whether my gran bought that for me or what. But I also had a big box of records that I'm just now realising. Look at this. Next to me. The records are still here. What records are they? It's all backwards because there's this Madness. There's nothing in it. Madness. All in the Mind. Madness is all in the mind. Tomorrow's Just Another Day. That one is the one I got it for. I don't think it was a double A side because it's Tomorrow's Just Another Day is what I listen to all the time. I used to listen to B-sides though because I got some record that my mother or somebody, uncles, I don't know, somebody had left behind. So there's a lot of things that they left behind. So I've got That's What Little Girls Are Made Of by Kenny Lynch. I don't think this is something I'd buy. This was in the box when I got it. Who's to Blame? Mama Cass. That's a good one. And It's Getting Better. It's Getting Better. Now, the reason I've got this, It's Getting Better, is my parents' song. Apparently, that and Castles in the Air, that's their two songs that they listened to when they first got together. So, It's Getting Better, growing stronger, warm and wider, it's getting better every day. That's completely off key. Must Be Dreaming by Nat King Cole. Now, that's a long time before my time. The Music of George Gershwin. Now, see, these are all records I didn't buy, but I still have. But there are other records here. What are they? Oh, look at that. Human Racing by Nick Kershaw. Nick Kershaw, you say? Yes. Got any Captain Beefheart? I don't think so. It's a mixture of things. Stranger. Oh, who's gonna drive you? Drive by the Cars. That's a good one. And some of them didn't have, like, some of them came without proper covers, really. This one is Love of the Common People by Paul Young. Ah, that's nice. Yeah. And this one is, oh look, King. Well, you hold my hand now, these are heavy times. That one. And then there's Pet Shop Boys. Pet Shop Boys. It's a sin. Da 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 da. Dum dum. Oh look, another Madness. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. And there's Kid Creole on the Coconuts. Annie, I'm not your daddy. Mama's baby's Papa's baby. Okay. This is, I can't buy it. Edith Piaf. This one I did not buy. Edith Piaf. Padam, Padam. Not Kylie Minogue. Padam, Padam. Padam, Padam, Padam. Not Kylie Minogue, though. Yes, I don't know the reason. So that's good. And then look at this. Pipes of Peace. It's a Christmas song. Played Pipes of Peace. Yeah. Oh, this one. This is another thing that I got from a bargain bin. It's Swallowed Glass by the Flaming Mussolinis. Can't remember how that goes, but I got it in the bargain bin. Oh, look at that. A mini CD. You don't get those anymore. Into the Fire. That's another one I got in the bargain bin. Into the Fire, Out the Fire. Don't know really. Back to Black. No, I don't even know where I got that from. But whoever this is, it's a signed one. Now, you know, I've just found this somewhere and put it in the box. Duran, is there something? Please tell me now. Aha! Take on me. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Paul Simon. You could call me out. Boo, boo, boo. Shakin' Stevens. Oh, look at that. It's limited, it's a special edition. It's K. Sarah, Lordy, Miss Claudie, Josephine, and Blue Christmas. It's a Christmas song. Yay! What's this? Bucks Fizz. I've got a Bucks Fizz record. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. This is the medal song, Culture Club. D. I don't know that. Some go east, some go west. No, I don't know whether that's it. Chaka Khan, Eye to Eye. Oh, there's something else in here too. Is there something else in here? It's Chaka Khan, Eye to Eye. Yeah, and there's something else which is Style Council. My Ever-Changing Moods by the Style Council, which is in the wrong right now. Ah, this is good, isn't it? Records. We're looking at records. This is Living on Video. What's this? It Makes No Difference by Dionne Warwick and All the Love in the World. I don't think I bought that. I think that was in the box before I got to it. Now that's what friends are for. I think I got this because my little brother really liked this and he wanted me to buy it because he was too embarrassed to buy it. So that's what we got. That's what friends are for. Yeah, that's what friends are for. What else? I've got another Nick Kershaw. What Nick Kershaw is this? Wouldn't it be good to lead? Grass is always greener over there. Got my name on the back, so obviously my record. Oh, there you go. Thompson Twins watching. What's this? Tears for Fears, Mad World. The original Mad World. I've got the original Mad World by Tears for Fears. Yay. And Ideas as Opiates is the B-side on that. Oh, look at this. I don't think I got this one. I think this was in the box before I got it. Imagine. And Beautiful Boy by Yoko Ono. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Living Daylights by Aha. This is it, right? I was told, I heard, that Aha are one-hit wonders, but I have two of their hits, Living Daylights and Take On Me. More than two. And I also, Sun Always Shines on TV, I don't have. Lionel Richie, hello! Hello! Is it Lionel Richie you're looking for? Hello! It's all backwards. Bye-bye. Oh, look at Apple. Working Class Hero by John Lennon. This was in here. And Imagine by John Lennon. I did not buy that. That is also before my time. Here it is. More Than This. Roxy Music. More Than This and India. Now this is the record that my grandmother got for me to play on my record player. So that's it. Oh, look, Bananarama. Shy Boy. Maybe this is the first one that I bought. I'm going to say it is. That's the first record I bought. Shy Boy. That's not embarrassing. High Fidelity. Hi, 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 hi. And what's this? Wham. I'm your man. Doop, 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 doop. It's very 80s, isn't it? I wasn't even born yet. Curiosity Killed the Cat, Down to Earth. I think this is my brother's. I can't remember getting this. Down to Earth. So I think my brother bought that one. And here's this. What's this? Welcome to the Pleasure Down. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Yay. Wings, Molecule Time. Again, that was in the box before I got to the box. Pet Shop Boys, Opportunities, Let's Make Lots of Money. You got the brains, I got the booze. That's not the next. That's not it. Okay, Star Maker, another Kids from Fame. Star Maker, Kids from Fame. Did you like the Kids from Fame? Nobody's talking to me. Live chat. Got any Captain Beefheart? See, nobody cares anymore. You're like, stop showing us this tight fit fantasy and fantasy. Maybe this is the first record I got. Fantasy Island. Oh, this isn't embarrassing. All I ever dreamed of, true love. Now, their main hit is Lion Sleeps Tonight, but I've been checking release dates. First single was Star Trekking by The Firm. Oh, yes. Star trekking across the universe. Da, 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 da. Yes, exactly. What's this? She's Out of My Life by Michael Jackson. This is push me away. Now this definitely, don't know where this came from. That somehow appeared in the box. I didn't get that. Madness, Michael Caine. Michael Caine. My name is Michael Caine. Okay, Midnight Oil. Ah, that's another bargain bin book. It's like, well, I'll try that. Nobody wanted it. Midnight Oil. Best of both worlds. Yay. King. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. Yay. Oh, Eurythmics. There must be an angel playing with my heart. This came out. We went to Blackpool. This came out, and I remember it playing on the pier. And as it was playing on the pier, I was walking up, and I was and I got lost from I was trying to find, I was like, where am I? Ah! I couldn't find anyone. I was like, where's everybody gone? Ah! And Derek Beatty from Mr. and Mrs. came towards me and said something, and I was like, stop looking at me, Derek Beatty from Mr. and Mrs. I think he was at the end of the pier doing a sort of Mr. and Mrs. Blackpool special. Oh, look, The Riddle. The Riddle by Nick Kershaw. Big Nick Kershaw fan. Got all of Nick Kershaw's big hits. There's at least 3. I used to, the backside, Monkey Business, I think, is the backside of this. Is it? The Riddle and, oh no, Progress. I don't know, Monkey Business is one of the backsides of, so the 2 sides of this. Played the headed more through the other side. Yes, Sam Cooke. Ooh, yes, that's good stuff. Oh, look, Breakaway, Tracy Ullman. Did you know Tracy? Look, I did not draw on this. My little brother drew on my precious Tracy Ullman. He's like, stop playing it. And then I also had I had the 12-inch of 99 Red Balloons, and I played it and I played it and I played it a few more, and then my brother came in and he's like, stop playing that, And I think he broke my record because I can't find it anymore. I think he decided it was so bad that he did not. What's this? Manhattan Woman by the Village People. Ah, blah, Village People. In the Navy by the Village People. In the Navy. I did not buy this. This was here before I got here. This was not my... This is just something I've got. Sammy Hagar, I'd Fall in Love Again, and Crazy for You. Madonna. What? That's weird. It's Madonna on the one side and Sammy Hagar on the other side. Why is that? That's odd. You would think that Madonna would be on both sides, wouldn't you? But no, Crazy for You and somebody else. What's this? Hall & Oates, one on one. One on one, I'm gonna play dee. One on one, yes. Yes, mispressing. It's very, very wrong. Musical Youth, Pass the Duchy. Pass the Duchy and Please Give Love a Chance. Now, this is not my record because I know that I went to a school trip to Austria, and when we came back, my mum and my brother were raving about this brilliant new band that they'd heard, and they'd bought this. So that's not my doings. Musical Youth are very well. They're very good. Oh, what's this? This one is The Lonely Goat Herd. Now, this is a record from my actual childhood and my favourite things and The Lonely Goat Herd. I don't think it's actually Julie Andrews singing. I'm not sure who it's singing. It's just like music for pleasure, sort of knockoff of the famous people. Oh, look, at Disneyland Song of the South. Now, I was a child. It's not my fault they bought me this. Song of the South. It's got Zippity Doodah, Uncle Remus Said, and then on the other side, it's got Brer Rabbit and the Tar Baby, the actual telling of the story. So I haven't ever seen Song of the South because Song of the South is not a movie that is recommended for anyone because of various things. But I did listen to this when I was a child. This is not mine. This is a very old record. This is a good one. Love is the Thing by Nat King Cole. What's on the B-side? Love is the King. Oh, this is nice. What's on the other side of this? When I Fall in Love. It's like Love is the thing that they've got. But When I Fall in Love is on the other side. It's like you buried the lead there. Very much so. That's the better song, I would have thought. That's a more famous song. So that's a case of the wrong song got the credit. Oh, look at that. I've got this. This is another glitch in the Matrix because I've got this that's got an actual record in it, and then I've got this that's not got an actual record in it, and I can't remember buying 2 copies of this. So how have I got... Very glitchy, very glitchy. There is the actual record in there, and there is no actual record in there. How did that happen? That's odd. Oh, look, Toto Coelho. I Eat Cannibals. That was also very big in France. I know because my cousin came across and she's like, I know them. So, oh no, my very last one. My Heart Goes Bang. Take Me to the Doctor. Take me to the doctor. My heart goes bang, 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 bang. And that's it. That's it. I definitely don't have 99 Red Balloons. That I bought it. I also had a Living Doll by the Young Ones and Cliff Richard. That was a 12-inch. I don't know what happened to that. That's disappeared as well. Everything's disappeared. Gone with the Wind. Song of the South. Gone with the Wind. Both very dodgy. Yes, this is it. Art and artist. It's like, well, the art in itself is not to be listened to anymore, I think. So let's just avoid that. So yes, so that's my record collection. Wow, gosh, Living Doll, yes, Comic Relief, exactly. And I don't know where that went, but I know I bought that in Abergavenny, because I used to go to youth theatre, and I bought it in a record shop in Abergavenny just after we went to youth theatre. So that was fun. And yeah. So that shows you how very, very old I am. I'm 100 million billion years old. 100 zillion trillion million years old, which is probably why Spotify's not for me, because it's not really my demographic. I'm more old school. But that is before my time. That is definitely Muller Kintyre. It's like, oh, how did that get in there? But yeah, I think possibly my Uncle Dave's songs. He's going to come round because he he came around and took my father's copy of Sergeant Pepper, because he said, I had a Sergeant Pepper, and he reckoned that my mother had taken all of his records and brought them here, and he went to my dad's record collection and was like, and took all the Beatles records, including Sergeant Pepper. And Sergeant Pepper was not one of the ones that my mother had got from her mother's house, which my Uncle David had left behind. So my father was disgruntled, so he bought another copy of it. To be honest, though, the copy of Sergeant Pepper that my dad had probably wasn't the best condition in the world, because I remember when I was a little kid getting a pen and drawing all over the faces. You know, if you open it up, the Beatles are dressed in their colourful costumes, and I drew all over them, and I got in trouble for that, and we wiped it off, but you could still see the traces of the drawings. But then again, all of the Beatles records that my Uncle David had were all drawn over. So maybe he thought that it was one of his, because they were all drawn over. There was like moustaches, and very much like Tracy Ullman. Yes, very much like Tracy Ullman. Drawn all over, so not really valuable anymore. Anyway, I went upstairs. My dad's got a vast record collection, mostly classical music, which apparently there's no market for it. He tried to sell it on, and the man in the records, there's a vinyl shop in the market in Pontypool, said no, nobody wants that. But I did look, and there's at least 3 copies of Sergeant Pepper. So I think my dad went overboard and was like, "Oh, get another copy." And then, I can't remember, because he kept remembering that he didn't have one anymore, and then he bought another one. So there's several copies of Sergeant Pepper upstairs, and stuff of that ilk. So that's fun. Records. So that has been today. Today has been a record collection of mine. Everybody has got to listen to songs, real songs, not AI. Because can AI do this? Probably. Is there any point in AI doing this? Probably not. But AI. AI. Stupid AI. Anyway, so that has been my record collection, all backwards on that. Yay! Records! Woohoo! And so that's what my Spotify list for this year is. All of these records in this box. Whee! I should probably listen to them. I did get a needle for my dad's record player, and it's downstairs. And I got it, and I also got a little Bluetooth sort of feed-in thing that you can plug in so that he could use Bluetooth headphones for it. But it didn't work because it's so old. This record player is like a hi-fi. It's a really old hi-fi that's got like a record deck and a tape deck that doesn't work. I tried to put a tape. I was like, oh, it's got a tape deck, and I put a tape in it, and it ate the tape. So I can't listen to. If I ever find any tapes, I can't play those, because every single tape deck that I found eats the tape. So I don't know whether it's the tape issue or the tape deck issue. But that's not the best format, even though that's the format I bought most of my records on after vinyl. It was tapes and then DVDs, and it's all gone the way of the dinosaur, really. And the only thing that you can buy, really, physical media, if you're going to buy it physically, is mostly vinyl, like special edition vinyl. So it's all gone back to the beginning. Woo, vinyl. I can spin the decks. I can be a DJ with my big box of records. Woohoo! And then I can put the Riddle on by Nick Kershaw. Did anybody ever solve the riddle? The riddle by there's a hole in the river. There's a strange kind of passion goes around and around, and over you. Anyway, I knew the words once. Anyway, I will put those away, and then maybe I'll listen to them one day, but not today. And everybody's gone. I've driven you all away. But thank you very much for being patient with me and looking at my record collection. The words have just disappeared. Oh, yes. AI is to music as McDonald's is to food. Exactly. It's pap. It's pap and horrible, and it looks like it should be. I mean, No, just no, 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 no. It's worse than McDonald's is for food, because at least McDonald's is. I've not had a McDonald's burger. I don't think, because most of the time that they've been in existence, I was a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian specifically anymore. Although I am going back there for Christmas. It's like, what shall I eat for Christmas dinner? Vegetarian food, because to be honest, that's all I really want anyway. I'm not a big meat eater, but at least technically speaking, McDonald's is food, whereas AI is not art in any way, shape, or form. So that's that. And what's this? It's a driver. A driver. It's not even a real mini DVD. It's a DVD disc for unsellable. It says unsellable. I would say that's true. It is unsellable, as is most things these days. Anyway, and there's a little thing to clean your record player, I think, or your records. All right, well, that's been me this week. I'll see you again next week, and it will be even closer to the Christmas. It's Hanukkah now, isn't it? So happy Hanukkah and happy Christmas when that comes, and happy other things as well. Happy joy. Thank you. Have a good week. Stay warm and dry too. And I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye. Be joyful. Be happy. Be well. Bye-bye. Love and peace.